Welcome to Wine About Wednesday. We were just talking about how amazing our wine bottle is today.
Yes, and Sarah was like not thinking it was totally cool, and I said,
well, you made a crime joke, which is
on the shelf. It just called out to me. It's called 19 Crimes. So we're enjoying one of his.
We're not enjoying crimes.
Well,
let me tell you, we're enjoying the wine.
Until we take a sip, we don't know if it's one of the 19 crimes or not.
I've already sipped.
Oh.
Already sipped, been there, done that. It's good.
It is. It's very good.
We're talking about lipsticks. We're going to talk about being in the right season with your lipsticks. Mm-hmm. Our favorite lipsticks for each season, and
us.
Oh,
That's
our
really
favorite.
The most important.
Yeah, we did pull our favorites so you guys could see what. Well, we tried to pull one favorite, and then it turned into two, and then it turned into, as well, we had to pull our favorite lipstick.
Who has one favorite lipstick?
You have, like, different lipsticks for different styles.
Speak up if you have one favorite lipstick.
If you went to a desert island, how many lipsticks would you have to take with you?
Mm-hmm.
I chose 2 lipsticks and a lip lift, and this is what I honestly, I got it down to this after like 20, and I was like, well, if I'm feeling this kind of way, I need this lipstick, but if I'm feeling this kind of way, I need this lipstick.
Yeah. But I'm gonna salt up the question a little bit. So, which lipsticks would you pack if you were going to be on the island with Aquaman? Okay, name another one.
I would bring a lip lift because the seawater is going to dry out my lips. Let's be honest. We need to keep our lips hydrated, and then we can apply our lipstick.
Well, we have some lovely little lip factoids that tell us that it's not about who you're putting on your lipstick for, because bottom line, you're wearing your lipstick for yourself. It is all about you.
Let me tell you, you don't need no man.
You don't need no man.
But one of the stats we found, which was really interesting, was University of Manchester. I wrote it down. Men stare longer at women with red lipsticks than anything else. So, nude lipsticks, men stared 2.2 seconds.
That's 1 elephant, 2 elephant.
0.2.
And he's gone.
Ella.
He's gone.
So, pink lipsticks, 6.7 seconds.
1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. Yeah, I mean, you could be doing
That's awkward.
You could be doing some winking.
No, at this point, I could have had a sip of my glass
and batted your eyelashes.
Now let's talk about red lipstick. If you are wearing red lipstick, on average, men stared 7.3 seconds. That's crazy, and that gets really weird.
Yeah, and so you have plenty of time to call that guy a creeper.
I know. The things that I'm thinking in my head are like, oh, why are you staring so long?
It's that red lipstick you always favor.
Well, now you know if you want to be stared at creepily for 7.7 seconds.
If you want to be the center of attention, if you want to own your power, and we have a few little factoids about power.
We did find out that red lipstick makes you seem to other people more powerful.
Yeah, signatory of powerful women, that people perceive women who wear red lipstick or bold lipstick as more powerful in a room than women who wear, say, nude lipstick. Or
So next time you go to your business meeting, pop on something bold. We'll show you. We have each season
job interview.
Yeah, we'll let you know which bold lipsticks to wear for each of those kind of scenarios. Or if you're trying to go undercover.
And you don't want anybody to look like, if you're following somebody and you don't want anybody to see you. Yeah.
You wear...
Go nude. No. That'll get you looked at. No, go with
that will be longer than 7.7 seconds.
Go with a nude lipstick. Yes. We also have an interesting factoid about Cleopatra, or I do.
Oh, I wrote it down, but if you need help, I got you.
Cleopatra was a big fan of red lipstick, and who can blame her? And so back in the day, she didn't have Color Me Beautiful to help her out, so she made her own.
These amazing formulas we have at Color Me Beautiful.
I mean, yeah. So she crushed beetles to get a red, and then to make it creamy, she used alligator dung. Yeah. And maybe once in a while, she mixed in a little beeswax. So her lipstick formula for the ages.
You're making my lips like...
Her lipstick formula for the ages included alligator dung. Now, the picture that I paint in my mind was it a breath freshener? I think not.
I wonder what that did to her lips.
I don't know.
In our lipsticks, we have anti-aging properties, so maybe the next big thing is alligator dung. maybe we're missing out. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Probably not gonna.
We're not going there. And, if you have the great idea to maybe try it,
Nope.
You're going to have to go secure it.
We don't have to live like that anymore. You can.
No, we don't. We
you
have
can apply vitamin E, vitamin A,
creamy, long-lasting, beautiful colors.
Yes. No alligator dung. What we want to get back to is knowing what your right lipstick shade is for your season. So, first we want to talk about why it is so important to know your season, which is you want to harmonize your look with your hair color, your skin tone, your eye color. We want to enhance all of those beautiful features that you have using color.
Because you are a masterpiece, just like you are. You're
Just
a masterpiece.
like Cleopatra without dung on her lips.
Dungless Cleopatra. So you're a masterpiece. And what happens if you've ever been to the backspace of a museum, you see these, masterpieces of paintings without frames, and you look at them and it's like, not so fabulous. Fabulous, but missing something. When you are in the wrong color, you are a masterpiece without a frame. Or without the right frame. And when you're in the right color lipstick, the right color makeup, the right color clothing, you are a masterpiece that is perfectly framed to show your palette, your face, you off. Your natural beauty off. And the same is true of lipstick. In fact, it's very true of lipstick. In fact, probably lipstick is number one. I think blush is number two. I think you can get away with eyeshadow being kind of in the warm, cool family and not worry so much, although the eyeshadow, I think, reacts to eye color dramatically. There are eye color enhancers that you can use in your eyeshadows. We should probably do something on that.
Yeah,
that
I love that
will
idea.
just make your eyes radiate. Make the color just pop.
Let us know down below if you think we should do that next wine about it.
But as
A
far
lot of you are interested. We'll go
as
ahead
far
and do
as season goes, if you're doing a blush in your season, makes your skin look like it has a natural flush. Doing lip color in your season, whether it's a bold lip color or a more natural lip color or even a lip balm, makes you look like you have been framed in your perfect frame.
Absolutely. Now, jumping right into the best lipsticks for each season. What season do you want to do first?
I like autumn because it's you.
Yay! We get to start with autumn, which is my season. Now, the two top shades are lip lift tints. I always want to keep lip lift tints in there because you have to think of it as skincare as well, and you always need to be applying your skincare for your lips. So for autumn, my two favorite picks, Petal and 14K Lip Lift. Now, 14K is incredible because you can apply it over if you are
anything. Really.
Yes, if you have a lipstick that you want to make a little bit warmer, it has a gold fleck to it, so it's going to transform any of your lipsticks that are maybe harsher, and you can go warmer using 14K Lip Lift. And Petal, incredible, absolutely love that. The next shade of which I am wearing when I fade out of this, I'll mention it again, is Chili Lipstick. Gorgeous, warm undertones, looks incredible. And if you are trying to be that boss woman that we were talking about, Chili lipstick or Blaze lipstick, both of those will grab attention. I always get complimented wearing Chili and Blaze. With Cinnamon lipstick is another one that has like a golden red mica in it, so it's glistening a bunch of your natural skin tone shades that it just looks gorgeous. So, and Mango Punch is our best-selling warm shade, very wearable for everyone. If you are somebody that's hesitant on a red or a bright bold lipstick, Mango Punch, best-selling shade, you can't go wrong with. Moving on to our next season, I'm going to keep it in the warm family, so you can kind of see what the autumn recommendations were versus the spring, moving into the spring shades. Now, there is a couple shades that I kept the same. Mango Punch, of course, because it's our bestseller. In Chili, you get that bold red lip, which will look incredible. Once again, if you're looking for that boss look, power, right there, Chili lipstick.
And some of the warm shades flow from the spring to the autumn. And it's because the red gold highlights, you can kind of move between, the barrier is kind of porous, and you can move the shades between the two.
You know what I should do is I should show you the autumn, and then I'm going to fade in the spring just so you get an idea. So you're looking at the spring right now. I'm going to fade in the autumn. And as you can see, it just went from orangey corals, and it went a little bit deeper.
Kind of a deeper, more muted full palette.
Now I'm going to fade back in the spring. There you go.
And then it's like brights.
Right. But a lot of these shades are still similar. So Petal, 14K, grab those. Mango Punch, best-selling shade right there. Grab that one as well. And then Chili Lipstick is going to be your bold. Take it to a meeting, rock it, date night.
Center of attention.
All the time. And you will be stared at for approximately 7.7 seconds by a man.
Yeah, so all men will turn into creepers.
And the last two shades that I want to mention for spring, Apple Blossom Lipstick.
Oh, so beautiful.
It's like a natural lipstick, but it also has like a little
It's an ingenue lipstick.
Yes,
it makes you think of Audrey Hepburn.
It's like springy. Yes. And speaking of springy, Playful Lipstick is another one of those springy shades. When you think of spring, you get these pops
But
of
it's
color.
not really seasonally driven. I mean, you could wear this in the winter, you could wear this in the summer, you can wear this in the autumn. But what is so wonderful about it is it lights up your face. Because you have so much contrast in your face. This gives you the kind of contrast that matches that. So we're all about that.
We're going to go to winter. The two lip lifts I wanted to put in here for the cool seasons. Blackberry, which is up at the top. As you can see, incredible berry, just kissed. I mean, this is a phenomenal shade. You have to try this one out. You will look stunning, as well as blush. This is like your blue, pinky, that natural, also healthy, glowing lip.
Putting them over other shades to make a plethora of shades.
Absolutely.
Although by themselves, they might be a 2.2.
Pink lipstick. Pink lipstick, though, is
Pretty good.
6.7.
Yeah.
6.7 seconds that a man will stare at you in pink lipstick. So.
Yeah. You guys, I really need you to go out and test this and report to us next week. So maybe take a timer or use your phone and pop on a color of lipstick, and let's see if the people at the University of Manchester were correct.
All right, moving on. Before that challenge gets out of hand, winter red carpet lipstick.
Oh,
Snow
yeah.
White. Speaking of your Snow White.
Yeah. Red carpet. It's the bomb.
Plumberry.
One of our best.
The next one is Plumberry. It just has a little bit more berry. It's a nice red, just a hint more blue undertone. It's a little bit deeper. Plum Sorbet. I wanted to get something in there that was also a little softer, not as bold. So if you're a winter, that one's just like, it's also one of our best-selling shades. If you want something that's a little bit softer, go for Plum Sorbet.
And also it depends on what you're wearing. Because the interesting thing about the winter is that you have this fascinating dichotomy in terms of your palette.
Absolutely.
You can wear plums and hot pinks and shocking pinks and fuchsia, all of that kind of interesting, bold, just incredible pinks. You can also wear fire engine red, which I think has always been crazy, but you can. So just remember that if you're wearing a fire engine red, you may want to be a little careful about wearing, your soft plum. You probably want to match the intensity by wearing the red carpet.
And the last shade that I have on here is Frosted Watermelon Lipstick. Now, this is one of, not to spoil anything, but one of your favorite shades.
Love it.
But I want to show you what I did with this, because for a winter, you can go super bold and bright. So I swatch this with more intensity. So I applied more pigment, so you're going to get a brighter shade being a winter. Now, when I moved it, when we show the summer, I'll show you what happens if you do a very soft, like almost like a blot on the lipstick, and soften it up a little bit for you summers out there. But this is the winter. Don't forget to check below in the comments after we hop off so you can grab these images. And then lastly, for you, summer.
Last but not least.
So once again, we have Blackberry and Blush at the top. Those are those beautiful lip lift, stunning colors.
And I have to say that Blackberry here is not done justice on an arm. Because let's remember that the color of your arm is the best we can do. It is not the color of your lips.
Right.
So when that sheer Blackberry goes on your lips, something magical happens, and it becomes this radiant, glowing color.
It is, absolutely. Because you
And-
have that little bit of pink popping through. That
Yeah.
natural lip tone.
So don't judge Blackberry solely by what you see here, because there's something beyond when you wear it on your lips.
Absolutely. And same with blush. I think since they're both sheer shades, you still have your natural lip color.
Blush is closer, I will say,
Yes.
to what you really will see on your lips. But Blackberry's magical. I urge you, take a chance and see that magic.
All right, so next shade moving on is a Mocha Latte lipstick. This is one of our newer shades, and it has just blown up.
Love Mocha Latte.
I put it in here pretty much for you.
I know you did. And I admit that because I'm a fossil, a little bit of my a little bit of my 1980s, the time of the browns.
It is coming back. It really is coming back.
Well, a lot of that is still with me. And there was a time when I just rocked the browns and loved them, and the raisins and the this and the that. And you know what? I see this, and that brings back the times when I was discoing my brains out and having a good time. And so, but I will tell you that this has a lot more color in it. I wouldn't call this a brown. I would call this a brownish.
Yeah.
But it's got more color in it, so I don't look dead. Because brown, true brown, or a brownish, or a raisin, at my age, and the fact that my skin has lost a lot of its pigment, makes me look like rigor mortis is set in.
Oh, stop. I love Mocha Latte on you.
It's beautiful.
An awesome
It's a
shade.
beautiful shade.
And so this is the shade I was talking about earlier with the winter, this next shade, Frosted Watermelon. Now you
Fabulous.
right, and I was thinking about you. I knew this was going to be one of your top shades. You always talk about this shade. And I was thinking with the winters, it is much more vibrant versus the summer. It is much more, it's softer. So I wanted to show you the difference of how you can build that shade up for a winter versus a summer. So you can really bring out the pigment of that shade if you're a winter, or you can soften it a bit on a summer, like what you normally do. And I love this shade on you. So Frosted Watermelon, it can work with both seasons. It's gorgeous. You're usually wearing it in Wine About It. So I'm trying to think of a particular one so people can reference it, but I can't.
I do wear it a lot.
Yeah.
And we have a beautiful makeup artist in our group who has salt and pepper gray hair. And she is stunning in this Frosted Watermelon. It is so perfect for her. And I love it, but I cannot rock it like she can. She has, the salt and pepper gray hair, kind of medium. It's medium, not light, not deep, but salt and pepper. And she wears this color, and the two of those together are so beautiful. So if you have salt and pepper gray hair, consider this one, even if you might not have looked at it before. And even if right here on this swatch it might look like bubblegum pink, I promise you it's not. It is so beautiful.
And Plum Sorbet. This is what you're wearing soft plum.
Yes, I'm wearing
Plum Sorbet, another amazing shade. It's, of course, that soft berry that's stunning on a summer and winter. Both stunning. Both of these last two shades are best-selling for cool seasons. So if you are just wanting to pick up our best-selling shades, think about these
and see why they are selling so well.
Yes. Try Plum Sorbet or Soft Plum if you're summer and winter. And then if you're an autumn, spring, Mango Punch. Because those are, by far, they sell out all day long.
Well, no, they don't sell out all day long, because then we would never have them.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
They sell out quite often. And we're always having to bring them back in. These are like those shades where it's very
difficult for us to keep them in stock.
Right. All right. Now we have our last bit of summer swatches, and lastly, I think we should move on to what our desert island picks are.
Okay, you first.
I was going to say my first. So
I need to drink.
One of my favorites is the one I'm wearing right now, which is Chili. You guys know I wear this all the time. I absolutely love this shade. I mean, come on. It's bold. It's warm. If you're in autumn or a spring out there, look how that just glides on. Shade is incredible.
Also, one thing about our formula that is so wonderful is once you get the lipstick on, it has a finish that is a slight sheen, and it's enough of a sheen that it looks youthful.
Yeah,
it looks fresh,
healthy lips. You're not gonna look. How do I say this without sounding mean?
Go ahead.
When you apply a matte lipstick,
We're
sometimes
friends.
it gets a little extra matte and it chaps your lips. So,
Do you know
please
why?
don't do that.
Do you know why? Let me tell you why.
No oil.
Yes, because lips do not naturally make oil, or make, and they're tend to be naturally dry. So what happens is, with matte lipstick, it has very little emollients in it, and the lips, being naturally dry, will suck all the emollients out of the matte lipstick, leaving the dry powder pigment on your lips. So if you've ever noticed, at the end of the day, you'll have this crusty, crackly kind of lip thing going on your lips that doesn't even resemble what you put on your lips at the beginning of the morning, and that is the matte lip horror story that can sometimes go hand in hand with the true matte lipsticks.
And the second must-have shade, and I thought about this long and hard, and I thought, well, I knew I was going to pick bold shades. They're my favorite, but I needed something for two occasions. Everyday red versus this is like my boss red, I guess I should say. Like power meeting, if I need to go in and present something, that bottom shade Blaze is stunning. I wish the camera would do this justice, but it's just, you don't even see how gorgeous this shade is. If you are in autumn, get this. You will get complimented all day long, probably stared at for longer than red. I would say about 8 seconds. 8 seconds right there.
8 seconds. Super creeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blaze lipstick, it does that.
And what about your tint there?
My last. My absolute must-have, because this is an everyday item. Because on the weekends, I usually wear this during the day because I'm grocery shopping, doing errands, blah, blah, blah. And then on the weekdays, I always hit the gym in the morning. So every single day, I wear this little bad boy. This is Petal. If you do not have Petal, you are missing out. If you are in warm season. This is like the creamiest, healthiest looking lips right there. I mean, you kind of get the feel for how amazing, but also sheer this shade is. For nighttime, I use Lip Lift just because I always want to keep my lips rejuvenating overnight because that's our best time.
And are you guys aware of that the simple act of brushing your teeth dries out your lips dramatically?
Yes. And if you are somebody that has dry, chapped lips or gets them, or also with the season right now, it's going cool, warm, from nighttime to daytime, back to nighttime.
Well, let me tell you about our office. So we come in, and it's like the frozen tundra. You know, we have kind of opposing desks.
It's like 20 degrees out right now.
And we'll be sitting there, and we'll have our coats on, and we'll be working, and, you know, so I'll have a big hood. And it's freezing, and I'll have my Ugg boots on, and it is really cold.
It's really cold in the mornings in the office.
So sometimes we'll take lunch. We don't always. But when we return for lunch, we'll look at the thermostat, and it will be 80 degrees.
Yesterday so we believe our AC is broken. That's kind of the whole, you shouldn't be having to turn on your AC in the middle of the winter, but the day goes from like 20 degrees to like 50. So it gets really hot on the second floor because the hot air rises. Yesterday, our thermostat was reading 80 degrees. So I'm in a turtleneck because it is winter, and
we try to layer, but it's just not happening.
Right.
And then I have air conditioning blowing on my face, and then everything else is like basting. You know, and I'm just a mess.
I was sweating in the office yesterday by 2. I was sweating. And
it's crazy. Yes. So maybe you guys don't have the extremes that we have, but really, this time of year, you're going to have at least some extremes.
Right.
And it's going to cause problems.
So dry lips, grab a Lip Lift. No matter what, simple solution right there. You immediate relief, first application. Oh, it's like heaven. Great product.
Yeah. And I have favorites too.
Ooh, you should do your Lip Lift favorite. Your favorite tinted shade.
My favorite tinted shade is kind of, when you see it, you might say, ooh, what's she talking about? But I am here to tell you this shade is magic. It's called Blackberry.
It's the one that we were mentioning earlier that the camera does not do it justice.
And it is so lovely. Let me see if I can get it close to you. I don't know if I can.
I know. I wish there was like, you guys could just pop through the camera and see the shade.
We just wish you were here.
No.
What it is, it's like a plum, but it's a sheer plum. And then on top of the color of your lips, it gives your lips this beautiful radiance. I mean, that's what I have to call it.
Yeah.
Let me put it here on
you
my
could put it on your
wrist
lipstick too as well. You're not going to get the same effect, but
to see if we can get you this. I don't know if you can see it on my wrist. Probably not.
What you can see is how healthy and glowing your wrist looks with that sheen on it. Oh yeah, you just have like a whole streak through. Gorgeous.
Anyway, check out the Blackberry because it's my favorite, and it's so beautiful and surprising because you look at it.
Here's the bullet when you see it. That's Blackberry.
But do not judge it by the bullet.
Absolutely not. This shade, so underestimated, and then the moment people apply it, they say, give me 3 more.
Exactly. We have a whole, I hate to say cult following because there was a time when people wore black lipstick. No. This is not this. This is beautiful and absolutely stunning on the lips. So we have that. And I am wearing today this, well, we talked about Frosted Watermelon, which is one of my favorites, and it's bold and beautiful.
This would be a good one to swatch. I hope, here, I'm going to swatch it on me and get it closer to the camera so you guys can actually get
quite to the camera. One of my absolute favorites because when you have the coloring that I have, it's nice to have bold color on the lips, but you've got to be careful because if your color is too bold, you look a bit clownish.
And I love this shade because you can also get super high intensity or you can lighten it up. So it's almost like full coverage versus a sheer coverage.
But even at full intensity, I can wear it, and I can wear it successfully.
It's showing red on camera, but the camera does not do it justice.
It's gorgeous. And I am wearing the soft plum because the soft plum it's an everyday shade. It's not a, put your sequins on and get up, go to captain's dinner at the cruise ship. It's, you can wear it to work. You can wear it successfully. This is not wear to the gym shade where people will stop me and say, are you wearing makeup?
Okay. You might get that. Well, I don't know. It's such a natural, cool berry though.
But look at how lovely that is. Can you see it? Is the lighting okay? Sarah, if you want to swatch it and try it, go ahead.
Here, I can. This is what my hand looks like after
a day at work, actually.
That is this one in the middle.
Just beautiful. And for anybody without red or gold highlights, it is a lip wardrobe staple.
Yes.
You've got to have it.
You have to have it for your everyday look. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Now, do you have any other favorites?
Well, those are, I have a lot of favorites, but those are my 3 top.
I was kidding because today we were looking at all of the lipsticks that we had, and it was like, okay, maybe we should do
this one
3, and we could do a light.
Maybe we should do 5,
and then we could do 5 and do a girls' night, a diva night, this night,
bold and natural.
And then it came down to we got to pick a couple
3.
like our top shades, and we both happened to pull a lip lift because
you gotta have a lip lift in your lip wardrobe. You could get away with 3, but I bet you, given the ladies that we have who are regulars on here, when you say how many lipsticks that are your go-to lipsticks, I am betting you'll say more than 5. We'll see.
Mine's way more than 5, and we're not even including formula. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, so that was our final wine about it, or for the day, for this time.
Until next week.
Until next Wednesday,
and,
where we'll see you again.
Remember, 19 crimes.
Cheers to 19 crimes, I guess.
Cheers to 19 crimes. And remember, leave us messages down below if you have any questions. And
if you need to know your season, head on over to colormebeautiful.com, take the color quiz, It's super easy. It's like 3 questions.
And if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to write us. We always answer. And
Comments down below.
Comments down